Welcome, my name is David Ricks. I'm a personal injury trial lawyer in Rancho Cucamonga and the principal of the Inland Empire Law Group. Whenever a person's involved in an injury case, such as an auto accident or trip and fall, one of the things the defense is going to look for is what's called comparative fault. In other words, they want to determine how much fault you, as the injury victim, have for the injuries that you suffered. Let me give you an example. If two people are driving down a freeway and one person hits the other, the defense might be that the person who was struck pulled into their lane and caused the accident. Now, fortunately, in California, we are in what's called a pure comparative fault state. What does that mean? That means there's a scale of 0 fault to 100% fault. And somewhere along that line, a jury may determine that the person has some degree of fault, and so the amount of damages should be reduced by that percentage. Let me give you a really good example. Years ago, I handled a trip and fall case against a local hotel. The jury determined that as a result of the fall, the hotel was 90% responsible and that my client was 10% responsible. So what happens in that situation is the jury takes the full amount of damages that they're going to award the person and reduces it by 10% for the comparative fault of the individual who was making the claim. Now, we're fortunate to be in California because that scale, like I said, is 0 to 100. In some states, if you are found as an injured party to have suffered or to have incurred even 1% responsibility for the accident, you get nothing from the defendant, even though they may be 90% or 99% responsible. And that's the threshold there. In other states, it might be 50%. Some of it says that you can't recover if you're over 51%. But fortunately, again, in California, it's a pure comparative fault state. So even if you think you may have had some contributory negligence in your injury, you didn't see a hole and you fell in the hole, you didn't see the other driver and you made a turn or something of that nature, it still may be good to evaluate your case and determine whether or not you have a claim even though you may have had some level of fault. So again, if you've been injured in an accident, seek counsel from a good personal injury attorney that can evaluate things such as comparative fault.